Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video where I'm going to be talking about a new Studio Series figure shown from the Bumblebee movie, and this time it is Shatter. So I've been making tons of videos talking about all the new Studio Series figures that have been shown, and they're all of past movies, and I absolutely love it because they're going back and they're doing figures that, you know, we haven't had before, or we've had but needed improvement, and it's just wonderful. So many great things are being shown. However, there is a new Transformers movie coming out, and although, you know, it's hard to tell because Hasbro is really focusing on the old movies, which is interesting. You know, they've got so many new character designs in this new movie that they could really be focusing on. It's odd that they're not doing too much when it comes to the new Bumblebee movie. With the Studio Series, because so far there's been a regular Bumblebee, there's been Dropkick, and now Shatter, and the movie comes out in less than 2 months here, and they should be showing more. They should be doing like a G1 line with all the characters and how they look on G1, like on Cybertron, I mean, and then they should be showing Blitzwing, you know, so they definitely have to do some catch up. But at the moment we do have Shatter, which is extremely exciting. I'm a big fan of the Decepticons from Bumblebee. Like, I'm really looking forward to them in the film. I had a lot of issues with the Dropkick figure. I've made countless videos talking about that figure. Like, every time they showed something new with him or a new picture of him, I made another video because there just was so much to say with him. So if you want my full and complete thoughts of that, click any of the last videos that I've posted of that character and that figure, because it really does express it. But overall, it's not a very movie accurate version of that character in my opinion, and I will show it up against Shatter as well. But Shatter, I think, looks much better. I think one of the reasons it looks much better is because they didn't decide to do her in the jet mode. They're showing her in the vehicle mode, which I think is much smarter, and because, like, same with Dropkick, and that was one of my biggest issues with him, is that a lot, or at least most of the robot mode pieces on Dropkick represented the vehicle, represented the ground vehicle, the car, the muscle car, and not so much his helicopter mode, but instead that figure transforms into a helicopter, and therefore a lot of his pieces have that helicopter type of look, even though in the movie, like, other than the back pieces, he really doesn't represent the helicopter in robot mode. So that's my biggest issue with that figure. This figure, luckily, they've gone with the car mode, and therefore it looks a lot more accurate to the film, which is really nice. I think that it does look cool. It does have a lot of side paneling, but that's okay. Like, they even did like the car paneling over here, like on her shoulder, and in the movie that's more of like a propeller, but this still gives it that same type of look, even though it's not a propeller, because of course this is not a triple changer, it just transforms into one item. But yeah, overall I do think that it does look quite nice. Showing the vehicle mode a little closer, there we go. As you can see, I do think it looks very cool. It's that muscle car that we've seen with the engine showing. I think that it does look quite nice, and I don't know if you can see it here, but in the movie, that's a Decepticon symbol, so I hope that that is represented on the vehicle mode here in the figure form, because I don't really see the Decepticon logo, even though it should be there. And then there's a kind of closer image of the actual figure. Here she is on display. I think that she does look quite nice in display, and I'm very surprised that this is the same figure, because if you look at it, it looks like the robot's a lot bigger than the car, so I guess it just kind of extends quite a bit, because it looks like you get a lot more robot than you do car, but I do think that it looks very cool, so I am excited about that. And then here's a quick shot of Shatter and Dropkick, both the official images of each of them shown together. Again, I think one looks a hell of a lot more accurate than the other, and it's a little bit disappointing. However, I am very excited for Shatter, so I'm very excited for the figure of her. I think it does look very cool. I like the feet a lot. Dropkick leaves a lot to be desired, and not accurate, really not accurate. Color-wise, it's also not accurate. Ugh, it annoys me. So again, I'm disappointed with Dropkick, but I'm very pleased with Shatter. However, Blitzwing is the character that I'm very much looking forward to seeing. I do hope that they make Blitzwing. It would be a shame if they're like going back and redoing figures that they haven't done before, and in doing that, they leave out figures from the new film. Like, you know, get it right now, because you're redoing your mistakes from the past. Let's not make mistakes for the future film that's about to come up. So yeah, can't wait to see Blitzwing. I assume they'll make him, considering they're doing these two, and they seem to be going full force on the Studio Series line, but I couldn't be any happier about it, because I'm really enjoying collecting the figures, I must admit. But yeah, there you go. That's my thoughts on the new Studio Series Deluxe class Shatter figure. Let me know what you guys think of the figure, and thanks so much for watching.